What is up, everyone? Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Hope you guys are having an amazing Friday. Guys, we have a new summon rush that will give us smart fellow Titan event points or pizza points. Some of you guys might skip this event and you might be going hardcore on the other events. You do require a total of 1,500 points in order to get a 5-star soul for Donnie. Personally, I really don't think that getting his soul is going to completely change your account or anything like that. I would not break the bank to try and get his soul, but of course, it's definitely going to be better with a soul than without it. Now, one thing that I do want to mention as well is that you need 1,500 points and you have a total of 1,750, which means that you can skip 250 points. Personally, I really think that we are going to have a third summoning event that will give us the points, most likely next week, because we are only at 650 points. This event is still going on for 1 week and 3 more days, and this summon rush at the moment gives us only 200. Usually they tend to give 250 to 300 from summoning events if you have 2 summoning events, like a summon rush and a champion chase tournament. But this time around, most likely we're going to have 3 summoning events. One more thing that I want to cover before we dive into my summoning session to try and get those points. Plarium basically leaked this thing. It's kind of like a event calendar for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles event, and this was leaked on their App Store, Play Store, Google Play, or the actual App Store from Apple. Basically, they show you what in-game events are coming, etc. Now, since then, Plarium came out and said, no, this is not accurate. I'm seeing incorrect data, but they haven't provided any information whatsoever except saying that, okay? So, maybe they've changed some of the dates, maybe they've changed something, but a lot of people are waiting for that Leonardo event, and they're saving shards and everything. And heck, I would do the same. Like, he is a crazy powerful champion. Now, based on this event calendar right here, that is meant to start somewhere in October, in the first week of October. The good news is that we still have almost 1 month to prepare for it, unless they've changed their plans and they're going to drop it on us Tuesday, Wednesday. You never know. They can always do it. So definitely be very vigilant with your resources. I know we don't have a lot of shards, like heck, I'm pretty broke with shards as well. I have literally 5 sacred shards, and nobody gives a flying F, Plarium, about these fake 2x primals. Do not open any primal shards. We want them to basically stop doing this trash. We want to discourage them to do these trash events. What is 2x on legendaries and epics? What is the freaking 2x on mythical champions? Because that's where the mythical champions are coming from. So if you guys want to get rid of this trash event, stop pulling primals. If you're not doing that, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're a bit of a moron and you're encouraging them to do it all the freaking time. But I'm not taking things personal, and I will forget about it as soon as I close this video. The whole idea is you want to have that 2x on primals properly, man. Like, why are you trying to basically bait people to open their primals when the main thing that comes from here is literally mythical champions, right? But hey, everyone with his own thing going on at the moment. Leaving all that on the side, we do have the other events that are kind of like scheduled. Donatello happened, Michelangelo happened, Sword Master per event is the one for Leonardo. Then we have a Hothead Deck of Fate, which should be the one for Raphael, and an Ace Report and Titan event, which should be the one for April. And as expected, they are not doing an event for Shredder, okay? I don't care about him. He's honestly the weakest out of the entire combo of characters in here, the entire squad. Now, they might shift around the events. I don't know if they're gonna stick to this. They won't. They're just trying to kind of like bait us and say, no, this is not accurate, but in fact it is. The thing is, I don't necessarily see it as they're evil for trying to withdraw this information. I think things change. They've done it in the past where things changed and then they had a massive community backlash. So I think they're kind of like trying to protect themselves by not actually confirming this. Even though it was released on the App Store from them directly. It's not like I woke up today and decided to put this list together, you know. That being said, guys, talking about the Progressive Chance event, we do have some pretty good champions in here. My most wanted is Glakehead. I'm going to put a Rector Dread in there too. That's kind of like what I'm aiming for. In terms of voids, yes, we do have Shredder, but heck, I would rather get him, okay? He's a million times better. Sacred Shards, Glakehead again. Funny thing with Glakehead, man, I'm always trying to freaking get him during all of the 15 axes. I never get him, okay? Maybe today is the day. I need to open a total of 7 Sacred Shards to basically get all of the Titan points. I don't have 7, I only have 5, right? But I will open a few Void Shards as well. So 5 will get me to 2,500. And then I need basically to open around 10 Void Shards. And that should get me to the 3,500 mark. A bit over it. But moving from the 3,500 to the next reward, the next milestone, 4,900. So another 3 Sacred Shards for the 50 legendary materials. Thank you, but no thank you. Hopefully we're going to manage to bring in Glakehead home, guys. I do wish you luck if you're summoning. Let me know in the comments down below what champions have you pulled. Good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Hopefully the game will make it up and actually give me something from these Sacred Shards. Oh! Oh, no! I was gonna say, imagine if you start directly with him, man. Rorik Bane. He's not necessarily the worst barbarian, but he is one of the worst barbarians in the game. In my opinion, I'm not a big fan of him. I'm really not using him anywhere in the game whatsoever. But damn, man. This could have been so much better. This could have been so much better. Either way, a legendary is a legendary, I guess. You have a speed aura in all battles. Attacks an enemy twice, has a chance to place a stun. This skill attacks an enemy, has an 80% chance of decreasing the target stir meter by 75%. And if the skill fully depletes the target stir meter, will place a stun on all enemies. Which makes him a pretty good crowd control, Cursory, Faction Wars, hard mode. At least he gets some utility out of him. I know in the past, I talked about the worst legendaries in each faction, and personally, I put him over Elton. Thinking about it in the current game meta, he is better than Elton, because at least he brings you some utility. Elton really doesn't do much anymore. And this skill attacks an enemy, doesn't really do damage, but he's okay, right? And immune to stun debuffs, which overall, I guess, makes the champion pretty decent. Cursory, Faction Wars, hard mode, as I was saying. Moving on to the next one. I feel like we can bring a Glakehead. We started lucky today for the first time in like what? I don't know, 7 or 8 months of doing summoning videos. That's how long it has been, guys. A very, very long time. Oh, I've seen that delay animation right there, you know, when you see the ring of that, and I thought that maybe, just maybe. We got a Marksman. Come on, game. Give me that freaking Glakehead. Glakehead. I know you can do it. We got an Armina. Decent champion. Not really that great. Like, Rorik is better than her. Because we are talking about the same faction, right? And the last Sacred Shard. What are we getting from here? Oh! Another legendary, but not Glakehead. No! Modo of the Peel. You know what? I do not remember if I have the champion or I don't, but we're going to check it in a second. I don't know why I have a feeling that I've pulled him recently, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Was he a fusion or he just pairs with another champion that was a fusion? Doesn't he pair with the Barbarian fusion? I forgot her name right now. But a chance to land defense down, AoE attack with a chance to stun. Yeah, so he was basically the partner of Esme the Dancer, which was the fusion champion. And I skipped that fusion. Will always place an extra hit and ignore 20% of the enemy's defense. His damage was really not that crazy. It was decent, but nothing too crazy. And an AoE attack that ignores shields and damage increases while attacking enemies under Stone Skin. actually okayish, but the problem with him, if I remember it correctly, his damage multipliers were kind of like weak sauce. But I'm pretty convinced that he might be new. Yes, indeed, he is new. Okay, so I don't complain about it. I can't complain about it because, hey, I've got a brand new legendary. You know how freaking hard it is to get a non-dupe legendary in Raid Shadow Legends, considering that we have almost 1,000 champions. Almost 1,000 champions, guys, which is just crazy, okay? Absolutely crazy. That being said, I'm feeling pretty pumped about it. I feel like we are doing decent today. Finally, the RNG Jesus remembered that Skratch exists, and he said, let me give that poor fella a couple of legendaries, so he's happy, and he can have a good thumbnail for his video. A 10 pop on Voids, guys, and that's what we're going to call it, because I really do not need more than 3,500 points. I could have done 8 Void Shards or something like that, but let's go in for the Rare Mercy, okay? 10 rares, no 2x on the shard, so we can't really say much about it, right? As expected. And we're gonna get our freaking points from here. There we go. As expected. What do we have? 3,700. You know what? That's fine. That is more than fine. And what do we have from here? 850 points in total right now. By the way, guys, make sure you are saving these soul stones. You are going to need them for whatever hero path or deck of fate they are doing, regardless if it's Raphael, regardless if it's Leonardo or April, okay? You will need it. I am piling them up. No joke. I am literally piling them up. And I will skip the next 2x event unless there is a hero path or a deck of fate next to it, which most likely it won't happen, okay? So I would strongly recommend you do the same. As usual, guys, that was everything for this video. Much love. Appreciate all of you guys watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.